Imagine you're sinking into your favorite chair, the room darkens, and the screen lights up. Instantly, you're pulled into a world of breathtaking visuals and compelling storytelling. Welcome back to Movies Review, where we dissect the magic of cinema. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more detailed reviews and movie discussions. Today, we're diving into the much-talked-about film My Fault. This movie has sparked endless conversations, and we're here to break down every aspect of it. From stunning cinematography to a gripping storyline, we've got you covered. So grab your favorite snack, sit back, and let's get started. From the very first frame, My Fault captivates with its stunning visuals and intense storyline. The director masterfully weaves a tale of love, betrayal, and redemption, leaving viewers at the edge of their seats. The lead actors deliver stellar performances, bringing depth and authenticity to their roles, making it impossible to look away. Let's take a closer look at the opening sequence. The film opens with a sweeping aerial shot that establishes the setting, a bustling cityscape at dusk, with the golden hues of the setting sun casting long shadows over the skyscrapers. This scene immediately draws you in, creating a sense of anticipation for what's to come. The camera then zooms in on our protagonist, walking through the crowded streets, lost in thought. This visual introduction not only sets the tone for the movie, but also provides insight into the character's state of mind. As we dive into the opening scenes, notice how the cinematography sets the tone. The use of shadows and light not only highlights the emotional turbulence of the characters, but also adds a layer of suspense that keeps us hooked. The director's choice of music during these moments is equally brilliant, enhancing the overall impact of the scenes. For example, in the opening scene, the soundtrack is a haunting melody played on a single piano, which complements the protagonist's introspective mood. As the story progresses, the music transitions to more complex arrangements, mirroring the escalating tension and drama. Moving on to the central conflict, the storyline takes us on an emotional rollercoaster. The protagonists struggle with their past, and the choices they must make are portrayed with such raw intensity that it resonates deeply with the audience. The supporting cast also brings their A-game, making the interactions feel real and relatable. Each character's development is thoughtfully crafted, adding depth to the narrative. For instance, the protagonist's relationship with their estranged sibling is a key subplot that adds emotional weight to the story. Through flashbacks, we see glimpses of their shared history, which helps us understand the root of their conflict and the reasons behind their actions. Let's talk about the pacing of the film. Unlike many movies that rush through critical plot points, My Fault takes its time to build the story. This deliberate pacing allows us to fully immerse ourselves in the world of the characters, making their journey all the more compelling. The twists and turns are well-timed, keeping us guessing and engaged throughout. A notable example of this is the midpoint of the film, where a major revelation turns the plot on its head. This twist is not only surprising, but also adds a new layer of complexity to the narrative, making us rethink everything we've seen so far. One of the standout moments in the film is the climactic confrontation. The tension that has been building up reaches its peak, and the performances here are nothing short of extraordinary. You can feel the weight of every word and action, making this scene one of the most memorable in recent cinema. The use of close-up shots during this scene heightens the intensity, allowing us to see every nuance of the actors' performances. The dialogue is sharp and impactful, leaving a lasting impression on the audience. Let's break down the character dynamics further. The protagonist's relationship with the antagonist is fraught with tension, and their interactions are electric. Each scene between them is a masterclass in acting, with subtle nuances that add layers to their characters. For example, in a pivotal scene, the antagonist reveals a crucial piece of information that changes the course of the story. The protagonist's reaction is a mix of shock, anger, and betrayal, all conveyed through their body language and facial expressions. The supporting characters also shine, with their own arcs that complement the main storyline. Each character has a unique backstory that adds depth to the narrative, making them feel like real, fully developed individuals. Now, let's shift our focus to the thematic elements of the movie. My Fault explores themes of forgiveness, self-discovery, and the consequences of our actions. These themes are woven seamlessly into the narrative, giving the film a profound and thought-provoking quality. It's not just a story about right and wrong, but about understanding and growth. The movie challenges us to reflect on our own lives and the choices we make. For example, the protagonist's journey of self-discovery is a central theme that resonates with many viewers. Through their struggles and triumphs, we are reminded of the importance of facing our past and learning from our mistakes. In terms of technical aspects, the film excels in its use of visual effects and sound design. The attention to detail in creating the film's atmosphere is commendable. Every frame feels meticulously planned, and the sound enhances the emotional gravity of each scene. It's a testament to the filmmaker's dedication to their craft. For instance, the use of practical effects in the action sequences adds a level of realism that is often missing in modern cinema. The sound design, from the ambient noises of the city to the subtle soundtrack, creates an immersive experience that draws us further into the story. But that's not all. Stay tuned till the end for some fun trivia and behind-the-scenes insights that you won't want to miss. Did you know that one of the major scenes was shot in a single take? This level of craftsmanship is rare and adds to the film's authenticity. Also, the actors underwent intensive training to portray their characters convincingly, adding another layer of depth to their performances. For example, the lead actor spent several months learning a specific skill that is crucial to their character's arc. This dedication to their craft is evident in the final product, making their performance all the more believable. Let's talk about some of the standout scenes that left a lasting impression. The scene where the protagonist faces their past is both heartbreaking and powerful. The emotions conveyed are so raw and genuine that it's impossible not to feel affected. Another memorable moment is the climactic battle, where the stakes are at their highest and every decision matters. The choreography and execution of this scene are flawless, making it one of the highlights of the film. The use of practical effects and stunt work adds a level of authenticity that makes the action sequences all the more engaging. As we wrap up this review, let's reflect on what makes My Fault a standout film. It's not just the storyline or the performances, but the way it all comes together to create a cohesive and impactful experience. Whether you're a fan of intense dramas or just looking for a well-crafted movie, My Fault is definitely worth your time. The film's ability to balance emotional depth with thrilling action is a testament to the talent and vision of the filmmakers. It's a movie that stays with you long after the credits roll, prompting you to reflect on its themes and messages. Before we end, let's dive into some viewer comments and reactions. Many viewers have praised the film for its emotional depth and intricate plot. Some have even shared their personal experiences and how the movie resonated with them. It's always fascinating to hear different perspectives and how a film can impact people in various ways. For example, one viewer mentioned that the protagonist's journey mirrored their own struggles with forgiveness and self-acceptance, making the film a deeply personal experience for them. And that's a wrap for today's review. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave your comments below on what you thought about the movie. Don't forget to check out our other reviews and stay tuned for more exciting content. See you next time on Movies Review.